Okay, so I want to pose as the writer of the story today. Like, I'm a Christian girl, okay? I go to church all the time. I'm involved in every church activity. So how come I got attracted to the wrong person in the first place? I don't know. Like, you have to tell me because I'm always learning. I mean, when you go to church, somebody will say something, you hear it, and then or even the preacher directly tells you. So how come I got attracted to the wrong person? I want to understand.
Okay, so who do we post here as a wrong, person?
Okay.
So when you say a wrong person, maybe somebody who is not correct, truthful, or something like that. But then getting attracted to that particular person, it takes a lot. You understand? Let's say outside the church, those guys outside the church are very vibrant when it comes to relationship and all that. So they'll do anything. They can go to the skies just to bring you the star.
So the church guys are not doing much.
The church guys can't talk. That is the basis. Like everybody knows that.
Church guys can't talk.
They don't talk.
Church guys, please.
They don't talk. They only want to show actions. And then most of us, you see, ladies, we can't propose or ask a guy out. You understand? So we expect them to talk. And then the attention we get outside, let's say the world, the attention the guys in the world gives to the ladies in the church, how they treat them, how they talk to them, how they carry out themselves,
attracted
but very much attracted.
Don't you think that if we are also Christian girls and we know this is how our guys, behave, shouldn't we? That is how maybe your mother got married to your father.
That is why recently, if you look at the church, you see that a lot of people go outside the church to get married. We have nice gentlemen
outside
in
the
church.
Outside the church, as in outside the body of Christ.
Recently, we even got a lady who got married to a Muslim guy. The person was not a Christian. You understand? It's because of it's because of the communication, the attention, and then the care. Everybody wants to be cared for. You understand?
Okay.
So if you don't get all those things from the guy, and then it'll be like, sorry, have you read your Bible? Quiet time, why? It's very boring. You understand?
But
so
I won't cut it, but I know some Christian guys who are very vocal too about that. Yeah,
how many of them?
So
they are very few. It's a very few of them who are very open to that stuff.
Shout out
because
to all those who are open.
Yeah, sure.
Mouth.
Because a lot of them think, when I say those things or talk to a lady about sex and all that, yeah, sure, you understand. And then maybe she will also go and communicate with another guy and say, hey, this guy has been coming to church, but then the things you can say, but then that should not be the story, you understand. So it makes us, let's say 90% of the ladies more attracted to the worldly people. They want to see that bad boy vibe, you understand. That's why.
Then again, I'll bring that question. Why are we attracted to bad boy vibe when we should be attracted to good boy vibe?
Oh, okay. Currently in let's say this 21st century, the bad boy vibes, I don't know. You see, you can't ignore them. You understand? It is, let's say, even if you're not interested in them, it is nice to look at. You understand? Maybe let's go clubbing, let's go. Yeah, it's good.
Whoa.
You understand? How many times a Christian guy say let's go club? Let's even go out on a Friday evening after work. They don't do. You understand? And then chilling is good for the body.
Okay.
You understand? You have to chill. All work and no play. It makes that good. Yeah, I understand. So you have to get some of those.
Let's define bad boy vibe. Because bad boy, it looks like bad boy vibe is getting. Let's define bad boy vibe. Let's say, if he has a downcut hairstyle, okay, I think that one will constitute as bad boy. Bad boy vibe should have a peculiar haircut, kind of, or.
Not really.
The downcut is okay for bad boy vibe.
let's say in a recent sign, we can't take a downcast for a bad boy. You understand? We want to see that Rasta thing.
Oh, at least there should be small punk.
Thank you. We want to see the tattered jeans and all those things. You understand?
Okay.
So it turns the girls on so much. So if you are not that let's say well-built Christian, you can be driven away swiftly by
because of those things. Okay,
so
those small punk tattered jeans,
and then let's go clubbing.
I know
Saturday night pop joints. Those kind of things.
I know a lady who told somebody that because of like the shoe he wears to church. She said the shoe is those kind of the pointed shoe is not worn again. It's not worn again, and that the guy should wear this kind of a kick and foot. Oh, but I mean the pointed shoes are very nice that you can still wear.
In our modern day Ghana, we are not attracted to those kind of
pointed shoes.
You have to understand the cakes and then.
Okay, so let's say we talked about the attraction. Let's say I'm already in it. I like all that he does to me.
Okay.
The going out, the talking, the chatting. I enjoy it. So what do I do as a Christian girl? Yes.
Okay.
Because I enjoy those things so much.
Yes. A lot of the girls enjoy those things. I do enjoy me. I always want to go out on a Friday evening.
The going out time.
Yeah, sure.
Some
With my friends. I like to chill. You understand?
But they don't want to spend money. Those I like. I mean,
and then most of the time when we go, it is girls. So maybe you contribute something and we go sit somewhere. We are not going to do anything. We just have to have fun to release stress. You understand? It has been a long year, and then so. Back to your question. Yeah,
my question is that okay, so I'm in it already. I enjoy the vibe the guy gives me. Okay, so what do I do? But I know definitely and too well that this is not what my Christian values teach me.
Okay.
So what do I do?
So let's say these guys. It is very hard to bring those guys to Christianity or convince them to accept Christ or something. Okay. So, because you're in a relationship... And
one thing that makes the convincing hard is that you like them. Yes. I mean, what kind of convincing are you going to...
To convince them, and then they will end up convincing you. You understand? So, those ones, I don't know, we'll have to pray for them. And then because you're in a relationship with the person understands you, the person trusts you. So then you start the talk. You cannot just stand up one day and say, oh, I was said today you are convicted, let's go to church. You understand? You start from somewhere. So it's a gradual process. You pray for the person, then you start talking. Oh, accept Christ.
You don't think I should run from such a guy?
Oh, you see, some of them it's because of the foundation. The person has not gotten the Christianity right from the scratch. So maybe it wasn't their fault. Peer pressure and all that. So got them into those. So, with a little conviction, the person can come. And then, some, they don't want to come at all. They don't want to hear anything about Christ and all that. So, if you're in a relationship like that, your partner don't want to hear. It's going to worry you in the future, you understand? And now, we are possessing the nation. We are possessing our homes and our relationships. So, then, you have to possess your husband. The possession starts from our homes, sorry. So he has to be convicted, and then it will not help your Christian life as a Christian, because you are the church type. Every day you are going to church. He can even say pound fufu. The last time one of our deaconesses was sharing should I say experience or something, and she was like, he met a guy that he was going out with earlier before he got married to the husband. And then this guy will be like, because he doesn't go to church, he will be like, Sunday, early in the morning, wait, 9 o'clock, he say,
is he a husband or he's just a boyfriend?
A boyfriend, you understand? But then later he got another guy who was a church type. Then
you see, in my case, as I said, I'm a church girl. I go to church. Like in the end, we laugh at the church stuff. I mean, we will just be talking. He will even say, "Invite me to church, I'll come."
Oh, okay.
And then we'll be talking, and then so this Sunday you said you come to church. You've told me you can say. They will laugh. Ha 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 ha. Then that is it. That ends it.
No, that person is not ready to be convicted, so you can't.
And it's not like he's. Oh, he doesn't want to hear about Christian things. Oh, he wants me to. Oh, even in the evening, so he sees me. Hey, today you're not going to church. I mean, he's a check
fan of you.
He's a check. Like, hey, won't I go to church? Church is there. You go. I mean, he wants me to go to church. All right, this is not like the fufu guy.
Okay.
He wants me to go to church. All right, but
he
for
don't want to
him,
go with you.
I mean, like. I don't know. You see, maybe the basic things like Jesus came to die for him. He knows all those ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One time, I don't know. He told me his father is some kind of elder somewhere, but I don't know how true that is because that guy. I don't know how true that is.
This one is serious.
Yeah,
you have to deliver him.
No, me. I think that he in person. I don't think he's a bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad guy. Not at all.
Okay.
There are people doing worse things than he does.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think he's a bad guy, but I just think that he's wrong for me.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? He in person is not the wrong guy. But for me, as a Christian girl, exactly, he's a wrong, because my relationship with God won't grow any further. I mean, either it's at a standstill or I'll keep going down.
It's at a standstill from the scratch, from the word go.
Oh, I'll keep going down. And this thing,
and then if you get to a time, he will not encourage you to go again because
don't go. I mean,
don't go. You like that
little
church
compromises.
And
the fact that you took the first step to compromise on him, like, okay,
those young guys, when they want, let's say, church girls, they'll do anything to have you.
They will follow you to church.
Yes, sure. A friend of mine was telling me a story. He was like, this guy went to church 1 year just to get a girl, and then after the marriage, I stopped going to church.
They're married.
Yes, they got married finally. He came to church. He became an evangelism leader. He got so many positions. You understand? Just to convince the girl that I'm a changed Christian. So after they married, they don't come to church again. When the lady is coming, say no. Your children, they will not go to church. All of them they will become a headache to the church
so
and the nation.
This is the question. So how do I escape from this kind of trap? Because
your life is in your own hands.
Because I don't know, me. When most people will fall for it, and I know
most people will
I'm
fall
number
for
one.
it.
Because if you come and then you are being all charismatic. I mean, you are doing all the things. But okay, didn't you see any sign at all? I'm not sure the person can pretend the whole year solid.
Some are very good at pretending. So that one there, you can't go there. When it comes to love and then girl affairs, don't go there.
Some can really pretend.
They can really pretend that they love you, they will follow you to church. They can even kill their mothers for you, just for you to be satisfied. And then when they get you regret. Okay.
Okay, so now who is pretending and who is not pretending?
Now the bad boy wants the girl. You understand? The lady is a Christian lady. She's real. She does everything like that kind of thing. You understand? But your purpose of joining the church was to get a girl. Then after that, you just have to destroy her life.
All the guys coming after us, who is pretending and who is not pretending? How do we know? Who is pretending, who is not pretending?
Let's say, like,
every girl. Is it impossible to know at all?
As for me, let me say, every lady has, like, a standard or what you want to see in a particular guy before you fall for the person. You understand? So, if I don't see what I like, there's no way I can fall for you. Understand? Let's say, as you sit, you can't tell me that, like, you don't have a list of guys who are approaching you. But then there's the
Well, I
qualities
don't
you're looking
have
for. The qualities you're looking for,
Uh,
it's not coming. You understand?
okay.
So you have to get them and then get them right. Then you see, you don't get a perfect man, but then some of the
quality, at least you should
yeah,
get
you
it.
get it so that it will balance the whole thing. Then it will save you too.
To save me. Okay, so some of the qualities, I know some people raise the fact that some of the qualities are too, I mean, meager. That's small things that if they don't find in a guy, they say, okay, it's a no for me. You know, like some of the things who maybe are very important things, maybe red flags, but some things are small, like the bad boy vibe we're talking about, tattered jeans and punk and you think those things are really is it like let's say is it a main point?
Let's say it can be a main point because where you fellowship, we don't wear tattered jeans. How many of the guys in the church wear tattered jeans? How many of the guys do their, even the pastors?
Downcast.
Yeah. Everybody is downcast. So if the person follows you to church, the person looks odd. You understand? Be like, I don't flow. Like they are not flowing with me and all that. Like you see, some of, let's say in Ghana, our culture, we don't leave our hairs. Like guys don't do their hairs. So then we are copying wrongly from other people. You understand? And then it is destroying.
Sometimes it's not wrong that he grew up in America.
He didn't grow up in America. That's what Ghanaian we are talking about here.
He grew up in America.
Then he's not in America. This is Ghana. So you have to
do all
yes, Ghanaians do.
Okay, but I know like what are the other main points? Just like you mentioned, some of them should be foregone. Okay, but what are the main points? So you see, you know that this particular one is a wrong one. Don't go near. Which
Okay, let's say the person is not. Let's say me. The first thing that puts me off. Let's say first the person is not a Christian at all. Doesn't go to church. Then doesn't want to hear anything about the Bible.
Okay.
He said,
a Christian is a no.
No,
non-Christian is
it's a no for me. You understand?
Okay.
And then
the other people, Judaism, the Jews,
even Muslim, I won't accept.
One time I was so surprised. The guy took my number and he was like, "Yeah, he's a Jew." I said, "Hey, this one is today you met." I mean, I know that. Oh, I've been meeting people and all that, but this one, hey, today, yeah, oh yeah, I just blocked number. I'm running away.
It's very funny, you know. So, if the person is not a Christian,
okay,
because you are from a Christian background, it's not helping you, and then your future family. We are not talking about you currently, but in your future home, and then the children that are coming up from you. You understand?
Okay.
So, if the person is not a Christian, it's a no.
And then what else? So you know, right now, what we say, the people we call Christians.
I'm not saying somebody who goes to church. We have church goers and we have Christians. You understand? Somebody who knows the Bible, practice what is in the Bible, and then one way or the other, you use what is in the Bible to live your daily life. You know,
some are Christians, okay, but just like Judas in the Bible, Judas Iscariot. I mean, he was a follower of Christ. He was part of the 12, the main 12. There were other disciples aside the 12, but he was part of the main 12, so like the lead apostles. But he still decided to betray Jesus, you see. Or I mean, there was some kind. Thomas was also there. He was a doubter. So, like, people have this kind of petty traits in them. They are Christians, yes. I mean, they are Christians, but they have this. He's a Christian. He does all. He's all. But when it comes to his hand, he can't make his hand lie. He just
nobody
give it
is
to
perfect.
slap him.
You understand? No, nobody is perfect. You understand? So when you got closer to, maybe you've seen 2 of the qualities you are looking for or 3, and you get closer to the person, what you don't like, you begin to talk about it. You begin to address those issues so that it doesn't affect you one way or the other, or even in the future.
Okay, so this is my thinking. I feel like if any guy lays hand on me, I should part ways with the person. What do you think?
Abuse, it's bad. I don't encourage abuse. You understand? So the last time I was talking to a friend about abuse, I was like, hey, when you get married and somebody will slap you, if my father that giving birth to me has never beaten me before, and then it was like, abuse is not good, but then separation helps, because you see the Bible.
I'm not talking about marriage. I'm even talking about pre,
and then the person
now
you are free, you are no longer.
So just one time. It was one time, but I've decided to leave.
It's a no red flag.
Okay, so
it means in the subsequent years he will do worse.
Maybe he will change.
He will not change.
One time is a mistake.
He will not change.
Okay.
That is his attitude.
Okay, so finally, I want to ask that: can you make the wrong person right for you? I mean, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us.
Yes.
With God, all things are possible.
I understand.
So, can you make the wrong person right for you? So, for example, in my case, I could have helped the guy. I mean, if I can't, I can even refer him to somebody so that the person will help him come to church, and then in the end, hooray, we have done. So, okay.
How can you make the wrong person right? It depends on the person. The person you want to make right. Okay. You understand? Okay. If the person wants to listen to you, wants you to help him to become right, that one you can help the person. But then here's the case that the person don't want to be right. He wants to be him, and then he wants you to accept him like that. You see?
What about just running from the beginning? I mean, just run away.
From the beginning, no. You can't run away from the beginning, because maybe the person is ready to change. You see, there are some people who are not Christians, but then they are ready to change. They are ready to listen to advice and then change. But then there are some, it's a no. He wants you to accept him like this, and then get married to him like this, and then you do your thing, your church thing, and you also do it will not help you. So I think from the start, if the person is, it's a no.
Okay, so anything else you want to add? I mean, loving the wrong person can be really, I don't know, but you can make some compromises. You will not.
Yeah, loving the wrong person.
That's why people say love is blind, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then most ladies also love the wrong people because of what they have. Let's say the person has property, has money. So even if you are beating them or you are abusing them, they want to stay in the relationship because they know what they are getting from the relationship. But then my advice is that don't enter the wrong relationship. Know what you want in your man, and then get those qualities. Work on it, and then you get a perfect man.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For having a nice chat with me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you too for inviting me. It's been nice being here.
Healing Arena.